no, but like the people who are observing it from afar and choosing to side with the airline, fuck those people for eternity. They're just bootlickers. They're just instinctive, craven, just courtiers of power. But if you were on that plane and you wanted to see that guy get his head caved in, I totally understand. Because I want to get the fuck out of there, and this asshole won't fucking leave.
That's what they do. They use people's like discomfort of the situation against them so that you blame the person being abused by authority.
Yes. It's not that they fucking dipshittedly overbooked the flight and then wouldn't pay for more and are like having like a like using it for staff, travel. It's this asshole won't stand up. I'll cut his head off myself. I gotta
interrogate it. This is like interrogation techniques. Like this is what the military used to do. I think they've kind of phased it out, but it's like this is the guy that's making it bad for all of you. Yeah, even though you're all being abused, they pick one guy who's like, well, everything's shitty, but it's his fault.
It's Private
He's
Pile.
making me do this to you.
Yeah, smacking Private Pile with the fucking soapboxes. But I got to tell you, I'm pretty sure that they got those chairs they sat the guys in Abu Ghraib from the airlines. Am I right, people? I mean, they're a torture to sit in.
Small.
Seriously, I'll tell you anything you want, Miss Flight Attendant.
New rule.
New rule.
Chelsea Manning is being released from prison in May. Human rights activists criticized the U.S. government's treatment of Private Manning, saying that it was inhumane to put even a whistleblower in United Coach.
New rule. No, I just the loud. See, at the beginning, the loud wasn't present, but now the loud is loud right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were doing when we were in LA. Me and Stav and Nick were walking around, and we kept just like seeing something like, why is this guy so bad at parking? Was it the Republicans? We just do every joke and the punchline be the Republicans.
Wait a minute. You were walking in L.A.? I thought that was illegal there, talking about the difference between L.A. and New York. Am I right, folks?
Yeah, whose idea was that? The Republicans.
God, he still has a viewership. It's insane.
It's an insane viewership, and yeah.
Oh God, I'm so mad at
More
Bordeaux.
ways than one.
Yeah, I mean, it's all guys like my dad that just like, they love it. They love it because he doesn't pussyfoot around those Muslims.
It's like, why can't I believe in sensible gun control and literally destroying the Middle East?
Yeah, I mean, well, wild times.
That's too.
Is he?
That's good. Just like Trump.
Yeah, but he's pro marijuana.
That's the only. Well, he's
pro the
basically on
ganja.
the. If you go to Whole Foods and smoke weed, you should never go to the doctor. He like literally believes
he
that.
doesn't think germ theory is real. He's awesome.
New rule.
New rule.
I don't want to hear anything else about this incandescent theory of light. It's phlogiston, okay, people?
I wanted to do one, but I can't do the voice. But I really think we could have worked with Louis Pasteur and calling him a Republican.
Whose idea was that? The Republican.
Thank you. I can't do the voice.
Boiling water to prevent infections? Whose idea was that?
You just don't even finish the word.
New rule. If you don't keep a window open to get rid of bad vapors and bad humored spirits, you have to run for Congress as a Republican.
What's wrong with Sarah Palin? Has she been sleeping in a room with a fan on and having her soul periodically stolen every night from her life? She's dumb, folks. Come on! Why are you laughing at that? He's also a shameless and berating his audience for not laughing.
Take it, you're weak.
He has the obnoxious body language too, where he does the hand thing, that very like, oh look, it's a nervous tick, but it's not a nervous tick. Yeah. Anyway, he is somewhat responsible for normalizing hawkishness among liberals. Anyway.
New rule. If the Arab brain could process democracy.
Yeah, the only Jewish guy who's in Religulous is an anti-Zionist rabbi. Like, get a load of this nutcase. The chosen people were not given Israel by God? Look at this
that guy destroyed Bill,
weirdo.
that guy destroyed Bill Maher too, because Bill Maher was like, but don't you think that the only democracy in the Middle East should be preserved. And then he brings up the Holocaust. He's like, well, what about if the Holocaust happens again? Like, great arguments. But the rabbi goes, my entire family was killed in the Holocaust. And Bill Maher just stands up and goes, fuck this. And
that was the one he walks out on. And it was,
You're right. He walked out on that one. That was
Look.
After the guy in the Jesus costume owned him.
that guy owned him too.
Yeah.
Jeez,
You don't
the
bring a
Holocaust.
Holocaust to a gunfight.
Don't bring a gun to the Holocaust Center.
Yeah,
I just keep hearing that Modern Lovers song down at the government center as down at the Holocaust Center.
Oh, the Holocaust Center. Oh, I'm thinking of Costco.
Wait a minute, is
actually.
Is that where you got those fucking shoes?
No, but I was staying across the street from the Holocaust Museum in LA. And Stav, there's this
Did you
picture.
pick that?
There's this
Did you
picture
plan
that
that
which I
way?
think is one of the funniest pictures online. But Stav wanted me to recreate it, and I was even like, "Come on, dude, I'm not gonna do that." But this guy Danny Green, who plays for the Spurs, the San Antonio Spurs, was in Berlin at the Holocaust Memorial, and he takes a selfie with his hands like to the side, and like big smile on his face is like, and the caption is like, "Holocaust Memorial had to do it." Yo, so Stav's like, yo, take the Danny Green picture in front of it, like with your arms to the sides. I'm like, dude, I'm not doing that.
You didn't do it?
But it is a point. It is a point of like just my tourism. Whenever I visit a city, I go to their Costco to see what it's like, and I do visit their local Jewish museum / Holocaust
This
Center.
is like some Tom Friedman shit. It's called the Costco and Holocaust Museum test.
If your country has more Costco's and Holocaust museums, you might have another genocide.
Yeah. No, we didn't actually end up going because I think it should be in Europe, right, guys? Why is it
God,
here?
totally.
Why in LA? Whose idea was that? The Republican? Oh man.